Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome to the live. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Short and Spicy Nicks. It's your girl Nikki speaking. How are you guys? Awesometeens.online. Why do these what do you call them? What do you call it? Oh, brain freeze. Stop it. I hate that. Spammers. What's their deal? I feel it's haters, that are just looking up for your channel to try and spam it, to cause some kind of trouble between you, between a YouTuber and YouTube. When they're just sitting in the background watching your every move and just trying to spam your videos so that you get complained by YouTube and all that. Like, ignore them and just delete it, guys. For all my content creators, when you see those, just count, and it's hard, but just try your best because there's a lot of haters out there and we got to ignore them. We got to try our best to just filter them out because they can't stop your destiny, And if you guys see the title, it's a bit of what I'm going to speak about today. Vicious females. Like, ugh. Terrible. Vicious. Vicious females, I tell you. Nothing better to do in life. As soon as you guys come in, like the live, the stream, drop your comment, let me know who's here, share it out. We're gonna speak about this. We're gonna talk about this. I don't know if most of you guys are on Facebook, but my link is in the description. Follow me on all my platforms. There is, yeah, what's up, Melissa? Bless up, sis. Bless up. Too much, man. It's so unnecessary, and I don't know what it does for them. Like, if it fuels their days, if it gives them worth, if they feel loved or something, or if their lack of love, I don't know what it is. It's boggles me, but we're not gonna let them get to us. We're not. That's their issue. They have to deal with that. We're just gonna move along,
Mom, what does Tia in your case?
Excuse me?
What does Tia in your case? I want to know.
What is what?
What does Tia in your case?
Lowercase?
Yeah.
Get a pencil and a paper. You're trying to write right now? Do it.
No, I just want to know what it is in your case.
Okay. Yes. But yeah, like I was saying, there's this young lady right now
I got the paper
in Jamaica. Melissa says hi. Come say hi to Melissa.
Hi.
Here he is. Say hi. She's right there. She's gonna see you on the camera. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I just told him not to bother me on my live. So you see him coming with reserve, like patient, like, Mom, could you tell me? Right? Because it says regular. But you can make an appearance and say hi. My sweetheart. You love him and shit. But sometimes him give me a hard time. I love him. All right, go.
What does Tia in your case?
Okay, where's the pencil?
There's a pencil
Melissa
here.
says, how are you doing?
There's a lot of pencils in here.
Just one, Papa. Yes, as soon as you guys come in, please hit the like button. And I would really appreciate if you guys would share out the stream to your platforms. This is something that's going on right now. It's gone on for decades, for years, before we were born. It's still going on, and I don't know if it'll ever stop. But we have some real Jezebels in this world, and we have to speak out against it. You know, we speak about man and oh man evil and all of that, but we have some very vicious females. Papa, let me do it right now, and you could go. There you go. There, that's how it looks. Okay, go now. You could go and practice and take your thing with you. Take all your stuff with you. Right now, there's a young lady. Yep, Jezebel Spirit. So much so. I've had to deal with a lot of them in my lifetime. I pray I don't have to deal with them ever again, and I'm not gonna say I won't, but thank God that I'm more prepared now than I was in the past, because in the past I've let them get under my skin where I have reacted physically, where I should have just walked away. Some of the times I did walk away, but for the most, I've always gone back and forth battling with these Jezebel spirits that, like I said. There's a young lady in Jamaica right now in the hospital battling for her life. I've seen it across social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, and I'm telling you, it hurt my spirit. It hurt my soul to the core, because I can't relate to the exact position she's in right now and in the hospital battling for her life. Or I should say I can in another way or form. I have, because last year that was a part of the Jezebel spirit that's in women that has caused that for me with other means in the spiritual being. But this is a physical aspect of it. And 6 females, because you have male and you have female, you have man and you have woman. And I don't consider individuals, females that do these type of things as women. You know, I don't want to call anyone no type of derogatory name. That's not me right now. That's me in the past, because I would have back then. But I'm going to call it by the biblical term and the correct term. As Melissa said, they're Jezebel spirits. 6 females ganged up on one 17-year-old young lady and beat her so bad that she's in a coma right now in a hospital in Jamaica with a 1% chance of surviving. Glory to God. You hear me? 1% chance of surviving. A mother right now is going through the worst type of pain, agony, because her daughter was looking at a bunch of females, perceived by them with attitude and in the wrong way. They hit her in her head with a Hennessy bottle. Hennessy, you know, not a little rum bottle or anything like that, you know, a Hennessy bottle. You know how those bottles are big and hard. And when she fell to the ground, they continued to beat her and kick her. The other friend that she was with, that she was trying to defend, got some blows as well, where blood was running down in her eyes. On the hear what me I say? Me I give to no rah now, you know. On the hear what me I say? 6 wicked girl, you know. Where do they get this from? Where do they get this Jezebel spirit from? Is it passed down from their generation? Because some of these females, you know, their parents are the same way, especially their mothers. Some of these females, their mothers are the same way. And they grow up their young daughters to be that way. Mind you, she's not supposed to be out during this time. It's COVID. You're not supposed to be out this time in a party, illegal party. But does that mean she deserves to lose her life? Huh? Have you guys heard about it? Melissa, such a very sad situation. Those 6 female will be held accountable for what they have done. The heart of mankind is very wicked. We are living in perilous times. Melissa, couldn't have said it any better. I couldn't have said it any better. Not just one. And if you ever see these females compared to this one young girl, they're 2-3 times her size, some of them. And guess what they're calling themselves? What them call themselves? There's something on it, a gang. So they're claiming a gang already. They're already claiming that they're gang members. So when they're apprehended by the police, shouldn't they be charged with gang association and intent? Because they all have a name for the gang. I can't remember the type of gang, the gang what them call themselves.
Mom, can I have that for the next school day?
What?
Jonathan.
Not right now, Riel. After, please, when I'm finished here. Yeah.
Or when you think it's fully charged.
Yes, Papa. Yes, when it's fully charged. They call themselves something gang. I don't know if you remember the name they call themselves. Melissa, something another gang. Let me look and see. Let me see it. Her name is Kaylan. I can't remember the name. I'm not gonna try and remember right now. But they're going by the name a gang. Something, either the Watless gang or Croft gang or something. Sorry, I don't know. I'm not trying to make light of it. They even stabbed the girl in her neck. Why so much hate? But are we surprised though? Are we really surprised? Don't we see it on social media every day? I'm not surprised. I see one person comment about something, and even though another person comments about it, you have 3, 4, 5 people commenting about on the attacking that one person that leave their comment. And basically bullying that person on the internet. So this is not surprising. This is something that they do all the time. You can't voice your opinion, you can't share your thoughts. They're all ready to just gang upon you one time to attack you. To tell you all manner of evil that they wish for you and they think of you and what you look like. You know? And what you're supposed, what you figure do, and how you're ugly and all sorts, all manner of evil. They're quick to tell you. It's a regular thing I see. Not so much on Instagram, but especially on Facebook. I started by saying, this has happened to me before. True, on more than one occasion. You hear me? I'm just sharing this out. Sorry, guys. On more than one occasion, this has happened to me. I did my very first video that I put up on YouTube when I just started last year was about mean girls. That's the very first video I put up. And it's talking about a situation in primary school. And I was probably around 10, 11, that young. From those times, I remember girls trying to gang up to fight me. You hear me? Go watch that video. Not right now. Don't leave me as by myself. Because we have to talk. Okay? But when you get a chance at a later date, go watch that video, Mean Girls, and you hear the story. How vicious females are and how early it starts. It starts from in the womb for most of them. In the womb. Like up the stream, guys. We have how much? 3 of you guys here. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys taking time out to come and see me today. Right? But after that, coming to Canada, I seen it in middle school a lot. A set of girls, they always hang out together. And when them a fight, it's all of them against one person. I used to tell my daughter, anything, any little girl or anyone want to come gang up on you or whatever, defend yourself. But we have to teach our children different now. We have to teach our children to seek higher authority. That's why I get her our phone. From early, I made sure she has her phone. And we have to teach them to walk away. Because I'm telling you, I've been in situations where if it wasn't them who was going to hurt me, it was me who would have hurt them, killed them, send them in hospital. Because I don't walk with gang. The same way you see me right here, and even on social media and anywhere, right since I started having children, it's me and my children, or it's me by myself, solo Solo dolo. I'm not into the bag of friends, the gang. I'm not into the crowd up with the females, the mix up, the news carrying, the back and forth. I'm watching something, someone's, come look here. I'm tagging all sorts of people. Come look on this. I'm sending people to other people's page. So the gal, yeah, I see that. Too much of that. These females don't have no time, nothing constructive to do. They feed hate. So, like I said, when I started having my children, because I have all my children for this one, their father, the same father for all of them. But when I had my second child, he went out there and he got a next female pregnant shortly after I had my second child. I wasn't aware of this, but it wasn't surprising to me because of all that was going on in our house, right? He had changed. His behavior had changed. So he was incarcerated, right? And I went to go see him in jail or whatever you want to call it. And when I went there, I saw a bunch of females sitting over one side. First person I saw was his friend that he was hanging out with at the time, and I knew he came to see him, and I saw the girls that were with him, all different size, one big one small one next one tall one, and they're all sitting there, and one of them is turned sideways when I came in. And I came in and I had my two children with me, and I went to go sit down. They were over there, and I came and sit just like this with my son, who was like a young baby at the time. Hi, Dion, what's up? Thank you for joining, because I was sitting like this. Like the stream, because as soon as you come in, like up the stream, share it to your Facebook platform for me, please. Thank you, guys. So I was sitting like this, and she was sitting sideways facing her friends and whatever. And I saw the guy, my baby father's friend. So I saw him and I'm like, he came over to talk to me. So I'm like, hi, but he was acting weird as well. And just before he had come over, and the girl saw me sitting down, one of the girls saw me sitting down with my children, the two boys. And I was looking over there because I'm like, who are these? Who are all these? But in my mind, I knew one of them had come to see the children's father. It's something, when they say woman's intuition and a gut feeling, follow it. I don't always listen to it, but I'm telling you guys, follow it. And I looked over, and as soon as she saw me looking, she turned around and said so, to show me that she was pregnant. And when the guy came over, I asked him, is that the kid's father's child? That's all I asked him. Because when evil is around, and I can sense when evil is around for majority of the time. God has given me that discerning spirit. I haven't always listened to it, but it's there. And I'm thankful that I'm able to pay more attention to it now, because it saved my life a lot of times. Yes, glory to God. So when I asked him, he said yes. I'm like, okay, okay. That was that. They consistently looked over, and because I'm sitting this way, facing the desk where they're supposed to write up who's going in to visit, whatever, I was able to see them, their every move. An argument came up because they kept looking at me and going on and going on. And I was ignorant at that time. So I was arguing with them. And I just sat there with my child and I was so upset. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go and let this guy know that I know. I know. And that's good because I don't fight over no one. Yes, cuz I don't fight over anyone. I fight to defend myself, but you'll never see me go confront a next woman about no man and fight with them over no man. No, I love myself too much. I have too much pride. At that moment, I just want to walk away. I just want to say, go ahead, all yours. You know, that's good for you. I congratulate you, basically. So when the name was called for him for his visitors, I got up and I went to the door to open it, and the girl jumped up same time. Mind you, she had a young baby in her hand as well. So I was confused because that baby didn't look any more than say 2-3 months with a big stomach in front of her that looks like 4 months pregnant or something. So I was confused. I even thought the baby in her hand was his child. So basically, I just wanted closure to go in to the visiting to find out what's really going on and then go home because my intention was never to fight anyone. And when I got up to go to the door, like I said, the female got up and she had her baby in her hand, but she's wrestling with me with the door. Because I'm in front of the door. I opened the door and I'm where I could go in with my young child, the firstborn, and the baby in my hand. And she's behind the door. When you open the door and someone is behind it, now she's behind the door going up to the wall. And she's pushing the door, pushing it to close it so that I can't get to come in. And I'm like, what's the problem? Like, don't worry. I'm just going in there to let him know that I'm leaving. Like, you don't need to be acting like this, First time seeing this young lady, this female. First time seeing this female. So I don't know her from anywhere. I had nothing with her. It wasn't her and I who were in any involvement. So I didn't need to speak to her for any reason. I was going in to speak to the person that is the reason why I'm there to see him with his 2 children. And her other friends got up and one is ready and tying up her hair. And long story short, no visit happened. I went to sit down. The reception lady at the jail, prison, whatever, said no one's having any visit, nothing. And I just went home, called a taxi with my 2 children, and I went home. After that, things happened where he came out of jail now. And he's home now. And because when I went to see him, when they went home another day, I had went to there and he denied everything. He lied. He lied through his teeth. He lied through his teeth. He doesn't know anything about that. No. In my gut, I knew he was lying. He came out now. He's home now and everything. And, a young mother and with the background that I have, I didn't know what to believe. I was confused as well. I know I can't trust him, but I don't know why, As you can see, I have 4 children, 2 more children after that. But I beat myself up a lot about that. And it's only the grace of God. My children had to be here, and I don't regret any of them being here. I thank God for them. Like I said, I made a post yesterday on Instagram that all through my struggles, my trials, my triumph is my 4 children, and I cherish them, and I don't regret any of them. So glory be to God for that. Anyways, he came home that time, and him and I went to the mall one day to go shop for the firstborn, our first child. And we were there, and something was, something in the air. Like I said, something's going on in the air, and he was just young and immature and full of attitude and everything. But I was trying. We were young parents, and I was trying with him. It was early in our relationship, and I was trying with him. And argument ensued, and he went home. He said he just walked and left me and went home. I'm walking in the mall, and I pass a store. I don't know if anyone knows Stitches. And when I was passing the store, I looked like that and looked in. The female that was pregnant for him when I went to see him in the jail wasn't there. But her 3 friends were inside the store and recognized me. And me being ignorant, I saw them get, hey, and talking to each other, and pointing. So I went back and looked as if to say, it's the right person. Looked again to give them a second look. I went upstairs, the escalator, to go buy food at the food court. While I'm at the food court, I could see them coming towards me. And I look over at them and just paid attention to the place that I was buying my food. Love Chinese food them time they may I buy Chinese food. Well, want go home for go eat, cause I'm over the fact that him and I went to the mall and he decided that he's ignorant and he's gonna walk home. We were walking distance to our home from the mall. All I feel is somebody tapped me on my shoulder. Me look on my shoulder, and me look on the female we touch me. She had a Tegger egg one, She had the boss, of the group, She had the boss of the group. So she brave. You see me? Fear Jezebel spirit just stand up in a she trong. And she run things. And so she have our big double triple size sister. I never know her sister at them time there. But she have our big triple size sister. She have weight to carry her, Mighty, strong and mighty. Them come like a pack of wolves. You see me? So she touch pan. Are you so-and-so's baby mom? And me bright and short and spicy, my name, I mean, give myself the name there, but me know myself. Who knows you more than you? Me go bright and turn around and look on her and say, yes, what? Here, my girl. Could I talk to you? Could I talk to you outside? Hi, Phyllis. How are you? Thank you for joining, Phyllis. I'm like, yes. What? Can I talk to you outside? I said, okay. Meanwhile, the Jezebel spirits in a me, them time there, we say, no girl now beat you up. No matter if them think a 10 of them. Make them go outside, put your back on a wall, pop out your pepper spray, burn them up and use your box cutter and slice them. You hear me? Because what them having a for them mind is that them are going to get me outside and them are going to gang and beat me like this young lady is on life support right now. And when me having a mindset to the death of it, somebody are going at the ground, but I know me today. I know me. Cause me is a girl from them time there, me see the girl in the jail and with her bag of friend them. Wiser than me, you can't find a me got the sports wear, the outdoor sports store, and me go buy my pepper spray. A long time that girl I carry her pepper spray. And my Bible me carry now. Me carry my Bible because me know say God stronger than my pepper spray and my box cutter. Cause a jail that I send me. But them time there, from that day when me go in that jail, me said, a boy, your crosses, him a carry problem in my life. You hear me? And me say, none of them girl, you tyrant girl, you nah beat me today. But me did pleasantly say, yes, what? And the way of them did feel strong and mighty. And dead them did I go dead. Because none of them never did I go beat me. I did I go, yo, me have my pepper spray upon safety, you know. And me just have it right in a reach, you know. And all me have to do a click so and start spray. And me never stop walk with my box cutter. But you see when me start follow them for go outside, me go down the escalator and them a walk in front of me and me a walk, you know. And that's all in my head, you know. Aye, sir. You see me? And one of them a walk closer to me, you know, and I look upon me and I look upon her. Eh? Oh, God. And when the other two reach outside fast, you know, because I don't know where them a rush to go through the door, so. Run go outside fast. And that one day, you know what I say? Little more. Have a good day. The last one will leave back, me say, little more. Have a good day. And me continue walking towards the direction for Gami yard. If you cut through the subway, and wherever, go down the stairs, walk Gami yard. Why that one girl start follow me? The one with the stair. Why she start following me in the direction that I'm going? I'm like, you know what, girl? Go home. She's like, what? You scared? What? You scared? I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm very scared. Bye. Have a good day. What? You punk? You have all that mo? You call. The way she behaved and go on in the argument between her and I, the security was close to where I was walking, the security office. And they came out, right? They came out. When they came out now, she's still there going on. And I'm like, girl, go on where I go. And she's up in my face and whatever. And I back out my pepper spray and I say, I save your life. Got your yard, my girl. Got your yard. And I saw me up in her face and push off her face with my pepper spray. And the security guard hold me. No hold she, no. Hold me. And put on handcuff on me and carry the two away. Go in at the security place. And when we're going there, remember me tell you, me sit down and me a shake. The way how me upset, me a shake. Me make sure find the garbage before me reach all the way in there and dash with my box cutter. You know what a box cutter is? What you use to cut the boxes? Throw it in there. All I had was my pepper spray. We had to wait for the police to come. Police come, talk about it, everything. And they took my pepper spray from me. I tell them, say, a dog, I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of dog. I told them never know, say, them female BH here. Sorry for my language. Them female are the only dog. Me have to guard against. Canada, dogs not really seeing you and bite you just like that. But them female dog, yeah, in a Canada, them love walk in packs of wolves. Dion. Tell them. But right now, we put on the full armor, Dion. We not have to fight physical war no more. We put on God upon them. We put on the full armor. Eh? And the breastplate of righteousness. Eh? And the helmet of salvation. Eh? Jesus. Glory to God. Me have to call upon Jesus. Me have to call upon Jesus. Me say it yesterday when me post on Instagram with my children. My children saved my life. Because all me say, me I go home to my kids them, yeah. Me don't know how that just coming at me. Me not say me big and tough and wave, and yes, them could have beat me up that day. Yes, them could have beat me up. But remember me tell you, thank you, Lord Jesus. None of we never get to find out that day there. Because it never did go down so easy. Not so easy, not without a fight. You hear me? That with the one day. Wait now. So happened that him incarcerated, because him ever in and out of jail, you know. And the big one, remember I tell you, so the one where they come and tap me on the show, she have a bigger sister, a big one, women not even realize they were sisters at the moment. He is incarcerated years after I had my daughter. And I'm on the bus to go see him. Guess who they on the bus when me go on the bus? Me almost missed the bus, you know. I almost missed the bus. Because I had to drive from a certain area where I was living to get where the bus picks up at McDonald's. And the way me jump on the highway when me miss the bus at one location and jump to go catch it at the other location before it go, and I can't drive the distance to catch it up no more. And I reach and catch the bus, and as I jump up in the bus and go, who that Mrs. sit down in a chair? Well, sit down. Not the big sister, the big sister. When we made our first stop at the McDonald's to go get something to eat, I'm in the line, and I'm the only one in the line, and I'm ordering my food. This girl comes up to me again. It's their tactic. Comes up to me. I'm the only one standing there ordering. Could you buy me a coffee? Could you order me a coffee? You saw the devil wicked and lie? Wanna see how the devil wicked and lie? You know what I said? I stepped away and I said, go right ahead. I go on. Order your thing. Mind you, no one else is behind me. Not a soul. She's the only one. But I said, go right ahead. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. Give it to them. Give it to them. After that, no. That is that where that episode is concerned. Mind you, never had to deal with his child's mother out there. She's too coward. Too coward. These females are massive cowards. Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. No pride, no dignity in them. Glory to God, cause is he ever? Anyways, this now has to do with him, the same my children's father, an ex of his, not, I wouldn't say ex, somebody where him sleep with before in the past, and his nephew's baby mother. Listen to this one, yeah. Listen to this one, yeah. The girl that I said is an ex, somebody that he's been with before. She end up start dating one of his friends. Him and this friend were incarcerated at the same time. She befriended me because she's with his friend now. I didn't know that he had been with her in the past until after knowing her and then him letting me know. But his friend that is incarcerated with him, I know that friend. We got along. I used to go there, like I said, to go visit him while he's incarcerated. She would go there to go visit the friend, and we would see each other and whatever. We became friendly. Okay, I'm speaking about vicious females, right? Vicious females and how they walk in packs and work together to, bring down one single female, Phyllis. And I was just speaking about an instance where my children's father got a girl out there pregnant, and her friends wanted to fight me. They wanted to gang up and fight me, right? So now this instance now is my children's father and his friend's girlfriend at the time, a girl that he had also been with in the past. So it happened so that her and I would talk and, cordial. It's not like he's with this girl. His friend is with her. I have nothing against her. I wasn't aware of them when they were whatever. Her and my children's father were involved. So I had nothing to do with that. Not knowing that this girl is a hater and a very jealous feline. It so happens that she cheated on his friend with another friend of his. And my children's father, the friend of his, told my children's father. So he's in the middle. She's with this friend over here, and she sleeps with this friend over here to cheat on this friend. Him in the middle finds out from the friend that she cheated with, and he then told the friend that she cheated on. Lord of mercy, tell me about mix up. Me no in a them entanglement, yeah. Me no want no part of them entanglements here. No part of them things here. No part. I am drawn in now, regardless of me not wanting to be in there, because now this girl that had befriended me, who's doing all the cheating, sleeping here and there and here and there, was upset with my children's father. So she decided that she's going to get back at him for telling his friend that she is taking him for a fool and she's cheated with this other person. Tell me if you guys are following along. I don't even know if me I follow along. A raise of hand if you guys get it, if you guys are following along. Let me know if you follow along with the story. So we have each other's numbers because we're she's with his friend. No, I'm not thinking nothing. It's not like she's trying to come into my territory with my children's father or trying to make a problem or nothing. Like I ain't hating a girl for no reason. Like whatever. Right? Yeah, try. Phyllis, you're bad, Phyllis. So right there, she sleep with all three of those friends. Basically, Fimi, we not even know what to call him. Fimi picked them daddy in the middle, what she sleep with before in the past. Then Fim friend over the right, what she there with and currently sleeping with. Then him friend over the left, what she cheat on the friend over the right with and sleep with. And him tell the friend over the right because the friend over the left tell him. You get it now? Oh God. No, sir. Father, help me. No, it's not fully charged, child. After my life is done. You hear me? And then entanglement there. I know Jada make entanglement. That girl make entanglement long before Jada.
Can you give me one? It's free charge.
Whoa, that need a detangler. Well, it's finished charge, yes.
Okay, but it's finished charge.
It's not finished charging. Oh, it is. It is, yeah. All right, buddy.
You thought it was.
That the one that need a detangler, strong detangler, not the regular detangler, strong detangler, some stitching up. Anyways, so she's upset with him, but she'd rather sacrifice me to get to him. Cause she you know what the dirty boy tell me after him never tell me if you go friend people. You know how she tried to attack me? She knows that my children's father has a child out there. No problem me here about some things. Myself have my virgin ears. All is so proper me here. I see them things and witness them. I have them occurring in my life, period. Me never get in a no kind of mix up until me meet the boy. Remember me tell you. No kind of mix up in my life with no females, nothing. In when me did that with my boyfriend in high school, before I met him, when him and I broke up and him find the next girl in the school and everything, everybody did want to make me feel bad about it. I say, yes, inside me feel a little bad, but me never make it a problem. Me never make it a problem. I mean, no war with nobody. When me a war with people for, a person don't want you, them just don't want you, move on. Me just take foot and do me thing and I aim me buck upon. So I'm a rebound. I broke me heart, did broke. Like Rosie that say, he broke me heart. He break it and he broke it. He broke it up. Okay? It broke up my heart. But this one was Junior. Junior did broke up my heart. Okay? So I rebound. Him did a rebound. And give me 4 pitney. Rebound, give me 4 pitney. Okay? Okay. So, anyways, now this girl decided to use me, right? So she came to me on the phone, called me one day talking about, because I was talking to her about whatever, and she just started asking me questions, about so you don't let him see the child or whatever, or he doesn't see the child and da da da. Meanwhile, not knowing that she's getting information from his nephew's baby mother, his nephew's last baby mother. Because his nephew must have 3 or so baby mother. So his young nephew, his baby mother. The one in the middle where in the entanglement where they were sleep with the tree friend them. She is friends with his nephew's baby mother. And the nephew's baby mother, a rat bat McCall she. Cause she chat. When you think me can't talk, she love carry news. She a mix up. So them in the mix up clan. Okay? So this friend sleeper, or what I been have a say, okay? She and the nephew baby mother I discuss where going on in my life. My life. So the nephew, baby mother, I carry news to she, I give she news about all the happenings while going on the family. And so she in tuned. So now she know, after the friend sleeper, I saw me go call her. I ask me question, because this is unbeknownst to me what's going on between them and the back and forth, you know. You know? Asking me if my children's father sees this. And I'm like, I don't have nothing to do with that, you know? I don't have nothing to do with that. Right? Right? He had just came out of incarceration, but he was, you know, he got a chance to spend weekends outside because he was in like a halfway house or something. And my children and I had gone up there to spend a time. We rented a hotel or a motel, I would say, and the weekend the children and I spent there with him and whatever. I'll carry a dog. We did have a look at dog them time. And we had a good time, blah blah. He had spoken to me about the baby mother bringing the child up to see him. And I'm like, how? Because it's not like something that he was going back and forth with me and her. From the child was born, that was that was it. That's something I could vouch for. Yeah, I mean, I swear for man, but I know that for a fact. I know more than hear about it. I know to shoot and brag and go on. You know it would have come back to me, right? So it wasn't nothing like that, any type of entanglement where back and forth he's with her, with me. And I'm not like that. Don't get it twisted. Not like that. Not like that. Me not play them game there. Me hear them a talk about Yamed and I throw around the word Yamed, but no Yam not there. All right. Anyways, so the fact that I forgave him, even though I was young, is bad enough. So I said, how's that gonna work? Because I know I think about to carry the child up here, up to come see you, the way that my children and I came and spent weekend or whatever. That not gonna happen. That will never happen. You know, live to see that. Okay? That was that. Well, the friend sleeper, like I said, she came on the phone with me asking me information about him seeing the child and da if I allow and why the child can't go see him and da. Right? Then she's gonna give me information. Because I said, as far as I know, the mother didn't bring the child up to see him. Because I was against that. And that was never gonna happen. Or else there wasn't gonna be no relationship. I ain't playing no games like that. She's gonna let me know, well, he did see the child. So I said to myself, wait, hold up. Wagwan. Hold up. But guess what? It's the nephew's baby mother conveniently volunteered her services. Did you hear me? The nephew's baby mother conveniently volunteered her services to bring the child to go 3 hours drive to go see his father. Ain't that lovely? Oh, doesn't she have a good heart? Oh my God. Ain't that sweet? And that's how Miss Friend Sleeper find out. because she gave her the information. And I didn't know that my name and my life and my relationship was a constant discussion amongst the two. So I'm like, okay. I don't know what she expected that to do, but I'm like, okay. Long story short, I realized the nephew's baby mother was a problem. I realized from then she's a problem because she would come to my house when her and his nephew had issues. She came to my house. She drive 2.5 hours, come up there because I lived at one end of the city and they lived at the other end because I took myself away from the ghetto and said, I want my children living in a nice neighborhood with peace. I needed peace for my children. Right? Because like I said, in the whole heap of crowd and the mix up and the baga. As you see how I carry myself, that's how I live my life. Nice and decent. Me not in the baga. And I saw me grow. Me come from the ghetto, but me is not the ghetto. Me not have the ghetto mentality. Okay? So she would come to my house, eat my food because I've cooked, bring her all her children, come there. I didn't have a problem with it. I said only one of the child was his nephews. And she would bring all of her, and I didn't have a problem with it. That's me. I don't have nothing against children. Right? And that's how, and she would come and we'd sit down and talk, and then she would talk about what happens when he comes out and and I would speak, just being hopeful and say hope they change and because his nephew is in and out of incarceration as well. And I would talk about them changing and what they need to do for their children and all sorts of stuff, not knowing that this girl was going to sit down with this other girl and talk about what she knows is going on in our lives. So I was upset. So the nephew's baby mother had put up a status on Facebook once, and like she's throwing her words and whatever, and about people and subliminals and And I basically went onto her her page and told her to go, her mom. Or I called her. Sorry, I called her on the phone because, like I said, she would come to my house and stuff, not knowing that she was a backbiter. She's a Jezebel. She has a Jezebel spirit, and she loved mix-up. So I called her on the phone, and I'm feisty, like I said, and I told her, listen to me, my girl. Go, your mother. You hear me? Point blank, period. Go, your mama. Come out of my life. Because I was just irritated at that moment. Right? There's a war between her and I now. Her and that friend sleeper, decided they were going to come together because the friend sleeper wanted to get to my children's father and the nephew's baby mother wanted to get to me because I'm going to tell her to go wherever her mother. I would get phone calls, private calls, toilet flushing in my ears, a song, they would call me, playing this song, Come Touch Me Now, Touch a Button. I don't know if you guys know that song when Cartel was out singing that song, play that song and stuff in my ears, playing the song and then hang up the phone. I called the police, made police report, tell the police what's going on and everything. That was that. The friend sleeper now, they both decided they were going to make a fake Facebook profile. Like I said, my children's father was out at that time, halfway house. He's able to come out on the weekends. He was working, and I know his paycheck because, I see that and everything. And that weekend, he told me he would come to our house every weekend. That weekend, he told me he was working overtime. He didn't want me to know he was going to go down to his mother's house for that weekend. That same weekend, someone on Facebook messaged me telling me how much they're with him. He's with them, because guess what? The nephew's baby mother picked him up. He had the nephew and his baby mother pick him up at the bus stop, the bus station. Because like I said, we were living out of the city, but he was close to me, wherever he was incarcerated or wherever he was doing his halfway house. Was always close to where we live, his family. So he took the bus and went to the bus station down to the other city, and the nephew and his baby mother picked up my children's father to go to the mother's house. Anytime any kind of things for go on or anything, Mommy Dearest is there. Mommy Dearest's home is wide open for all type of slackness for go on right then and there. All of the slackness, all of the spiritual wickedness, all of the attacks generate from right there. Right there. That's the center, the epicenter. Right there. So that's what happened. He's there. That same weekend, a new profile came and is telling me all this and that. He gives her money, and then right then I knew something was off, because this Amania no give nobody money. I think give a girl a money out there. And the amount what them saying give, I mean know him paycheck or whatever, right there. Send something out of my But I called him on his phone and it didn't sound right. Whatever. I picked it up. The next day, I'm talking to him and telling him what's going on, and the person that got me on Facebook and sending me a message and whatever. And you know what they did? They put up a picture for the profile picture of a Asian blackish looking girl, right? An Asian blackish looking girl, long hair, whatever. That was the profile picture and whatever. Talking all sorts of stuff about him doing, the mouth thing and whatever, tell me everything, all kind of nastiness. That too was a red flag. That happen. Like I said, me not swear for man, especially him, me not swear for. But you see, when it comes to certain things, if you don't know the person where you there with, something is wrong. You hear me? In your relationship, you must know if there is it half the truth, somewhat the truth, or what. You must know. So certain things was off. I say, a lie ya tell in my head. And I say to them, I say, okay. I drove and went to pick him up the next day, the Sunday. Because when I tell him, say, you're wicked and liar and whatever, question him and all of that, him fuck out the truth. When I went to the mother's house to get him, guess who's conveniently there on her phone? The nephew's baby mother. Sit down well. I give her rat bat information to the friend sleeper. Picked him up. We went back. Angry. Because first of all, him a wicked and lie and lied to me. I had to step out the live for a short while, but I'm back. Yes, Melissa. Talking about friend sleeper. We sleep with 3 friends. And my children's father's baby mother tried to gang up to come after me because the 2 of them are hater. Okay? So she's sitting there on the chair, and as I look over upon the girl and hear her upon the phone, it came to me. It came to me what was going on. And I said, I need to talk to you. I told him, I'm going to carry him outside. And me, I talked to him outside. And I think right then at the end there, I showed him what's going on. Right? You know, when I went home and the next day, that are the friend sleeper. The one who sleep with the three friend them. In the past, she slept with my children's father. She was currently dating his friend. And then she cheat on the friend with one of him next friend. And then the next friend tell him and him tell the friend what she's supposed to do with. Yeah, I saw them mix up and careless. So she was upset because now this friend no want nothing to do with her and she now get the perks what she used to get from him. Because him find out say she sleep around. So the Monday now, after him gone back to the halfway house, the Sunday me grab him gone back to the halfway house, whatever. Me not really in and nothing with him because I still pissed because you lie. Tell me say you have overtime out here work, but you needed a break to go see your mother or whatever. Why you couldn't just say that? Because him knows my mind and the way how me think, and him know how me I think. But him did want to go party with him brother and the same brother baby mother. Okay? So him get them for work with him, for do him thing. Why is it now the friend, the friend sleeper is gonna call me Monday now? This is Monday. So you run, go pick him up here. Because the nephew, baby mother tells she everything, all the happenings were going on. Because remember, me tell us, I know, say, are the two of them build this, make up this fake Facebook page. Because later on, we figure out, say, she. And the two of them, never know, me say, are the two of them, can we put it together? Right? And me say, because from what she did not tell me, all she was telling me, how she find out that he did get to see his son, that I was against his baby mother bringing the child to see him. I knew that the nephew's baby mother was bringing news to her. So I knew of the collaboration right then, right? So to put the rest together wasn't really hard. So I'm like, I want to that cross this girl where she call my phone for. She said, yes, Aaron, go pick him up. Nikki, I have to tell you something. So and I slept together. And that she tried to tell me, no, that she slept with him when he went down the night and went to party or whatever. Start all describing me the way how his mother's living room look and blah, 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 blah. Thinks that me must never sit down and bawl or give him problem or whatever. Me said to her upon the phone, come at that moment, me get irritated. I'm like, listen to me, my girl. A news that you try to tell me? What? Come with something new. Tell me say you're pregnant or something. Tell me say you're pregnant. Well, I don't know. I could be. We didn't use any this, that, or whatever. We didn't use no protection and me say, well, good for you. Carry the pitney, make me see it. Good for you. Don't bother dash it away. Nobody name it. Carry it for me, please. Me say, but what kind of news this year care come give me, my girl? You forget to your doorknob? And him and the whole of him friend them turn you like a doorknob? So what kind of news this? Me say, on the year, me say me face, you know. So the ball when she did not call me to come antagonize me. Because the Facebook post which and page where she create, she and him nephew, baby mother, and try antagonize me. Never work. So she come with a different tactic. Okay? So me just give it to her over upon the phone. Me say even work me go. This girl a call me upon my phone at work. Me say, my girl, I'm busy at work right now. Please don't call me. Don't call me. I get my break in 10 minutes. We could talk. Whatever your problem is, call me in 10 minutes, okay? And she did call me in 10 minutes. So I left break. I'm outside till all my director of the nursing home was in her office, hear me outside on the phone cussing this girl. Like, what's your problem? You don't have nothing better to do? Till I'm even telling her wherever she wants to meet up, let's go. Wherever you want to meet up, I can do that. Nothing like that happened. Whatever, that's it. Months later, him and I decided we were going to go to a party. Or he said he wants us to go to a party or something. We left our city. I was living in the city of Waterloo, right? And I drove we drove our children down to his mother's house. You hear me say that's at the epicenter for spiritual wickedness? We brought the children down there for the weekend. And I'm dressed and ready to go party. The nephew's baby mother is there and the nephew. And we're all gonna go partying. Me and her, not into nothing. So why I decided to do that, I don't know. But there was a master plan set out for me. We went downstairs to go where we're going, but he was going to go pick up one of his friends to come with us to go to the party. Went downstairs. His nephew went for their car. It was raining. No, it was raining. He went out to go get the car. Right? And I think they were going to go home or something and meet us at the party. He, my children's father, and I was going to go pick up his friend who was going to drive with us to go to the party. So my children's father went to go get the car because it's raining, like I said. So his nephew is left downstairs in the lobby, myself and his nephew's baby mother, the one we run our mouth and carry back news and me tell figure wave our mother. The nephew now says, I don't know what's going on, this tension. You could cut it with a knife or whatever. This tension, you guys have to do something. Either get over it or you guys just duke it out, fight it out, whatever. And I'm like, at that. Me say, at that. My girl with that, some people just love talking. Some people just love talk. A gangster girl, listen, gangster girl. Gangster, have our bucketive. Yeah, some people just love to run off their mouth and some people just love to talk. Some people just love to talk. And I said, wait for him to come. We go in the car. We get his friend. Tell Rhea we need the thing, the battery. Rhea, please, fast. The battery is saying whatever again. I need a charger. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, Rhea, please. Jesus of mercy. Hurry, Rhea.